URT, who are we? This is the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT. Smash a like for the URT. Subscribe to the URT. Big up early birders. They're here, man. Baller is here. Baller 8. Does your job? Does a better job than Ugarte and Shaw. Wow. Skelly has the Mainu profile. We need another Mainu profile with the UEFA Champions League next season. Big up, man. Big up to everybody. Please smash the like. So far, let me bring you. I'm keeping an eye. Brazil is still 2-1 down. France have a man sent off. Friendly. That's the friendly. The friendly game. Upamecano got sent off. France versus Brazil. I don't know who scored the second, but I know Mbappe scored the first. Fantastic chip. And Brazil are pushing hard. Upamecano got sent off. Casemiro could have easily been sent off. But yeah, Vinicius Jr. doing Vinicius Jr. things. Yeah. But and then Czech Republic versus Republic of Ireland. It is, as it stands, it is... Oh, he's through here. Oh my God. I thought he was through here. Oh, crazy. I thought he was through there. Czech Republic basically is 2-2. It's gone to extra time. And yeah, and Northern Ireland got beaten. That are the 3 games that I kept a best of. Northern Ireland got beat 2-0 by Italy. So Italy are through to the next round, basically. So just show you some of the results. Let me give you some of the total results. So yeah, this is FIFA qualifying playoff semi-final. So Turkey are through. They beat Romania 1-0. Czech Republic, Republic of Ireland is 2-2. It's gone to extra time. Denmark are through. Denmark are waiting for the winners, actually. The winners of Czech Republic and Republic of Ireland, that's what Denmark waiting for. They beat Northern Macedonia. Italy beat, I think Italy are through, I think, now. Are Italy through? Playoff semi-final? No, Italy are going to play somebody else as well, I think. Poland beat Albania. And then Slovakia got beaten by Kosovo, so Kosovo are through, and Sweden are playing each other. So yeah, Poland, Italy to get to the World Cup. Denmark, Republic of Ireland to get to the World Cup. That's crazy. And then Slovakia, Kosovo. Kosovo beat Slovakia, and they play Sweden in the next one. And then it's 1-1. It's gone to extra time. Bosnia versus Wales as well. Bare games, bare extra time, people. We're above it all. We're above it all. But yeah, more than that, Tonali, we're gonna get you that tweet. We're gonna get you that. We're gonna get you all that and more. Big up Nur Uncle. Yeah, big up King Soul. Yeah, smash a like 2-2 still. So yeah, big up Ukraine are out of the World Cup. Yeah. Well, you know what I think about Ukraine, innit? Some Zionist Ukrainian fighters were fighting and killing Palestinians in Gaza. Look it up if you don't believe me. But yeah. Look it up if you don't believe me. Look it up if you don't believe me. But yeah, we're going to hit you with the latest Manchester United news. The latest. It's still 2-1 Brazil. It's 7 minutes added on. So they've got about 5 minutes left of that game. It's in Brazil. It's the first time I've actually seen Brazil play France in Brazil. But yeah. So the Mbappe goal, they're just showing the Mbappe goal. What a goal that was. What a pass by Dembele. It was Casemiro who lost the ball actually for the Mbappe goal. And a brilliant ball through. It was from Dembele. But yeah. Let's get through to this Manchester United. We're going to do a bit of dive on Lewis-Skelly, my friend Mr. Skelly, but also Tonali as well. We're looking at Tonali as well. We're looking at Sandro Tonali's strengths and weaknesses. We're doing a bit of a player scout, and we'll give you that. He's 25 years old. He scored tonight. He scored the first goal, Tonali, actually, for Italy tonight. He scored the first goal. He scored the first goal. Let me just have a look, do a little bit of watch along. Well, let's just finish this game, actually. The other game, by the way, is gone. Yeah, it's extra time break. So a couple of minutes break. It still can't separate Czech Republic and Republic of Ireland. Can't separate them. And the game's been played in Czech Republic, so Czech Republic are the home team. But yeah, Tonali, a fella basically pointed out tonight that about Tonali link, saying that, but if you look at the thing, everybody's getting giddy, but I'll just read it to you, honestly. It's not as all that's drummed up to be. I'm not going to lie to you. People are getting a bit too giddy for my liking. Giddy FC, here we go, here we go. People are getting a bit too giddy for my liking, genuinely. People are getting a bit too giddy. I can show you. But yeah, Tonali. Let me just find out the Tonali tweet. Tonali tweet. Tonali tweet. Yeah, he scored tonight. Tonali scored. Yeah, here we go. I can show you the tweet. This is what the fan base have been absolutely giddy. Getting absolutely giddy with it. They've been getting giddy with over this tweet. Honestly, they've been going absolute bonkers about this tweet since it's been shared today. So let's have a look. And if you look at the tweet, he doesn't actually say, Manchester United are expected to make a formal approach from Newcastle. Manchester United are expected to make a formal approach to Newcastle for Sandro Tonali after season ends. Tonali set to emerge as United's main target, ahead of Elliot Anderson and Adam Morton. This is a spin. We're going to break it down. So other journalists have been saying that obviously Manchester United briefed it out and said Elliot Anderson was their number one target. So this is from January onwards. And then in the last couple of weeks, they said, no, nothing. Other midfielders we've been linked to. And then this comes out tonight, at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, this tweet. And it basically says he is ahead of Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson is a way better player, me personally, in my humble opinion. I mean, some of you have got your own opinions. But yeah, so it's an interesting take. But it says the main target after the season ends. So before the World Cup, is that what he means? After the season ends? Yeah, he's ahead of Elliot Anderson and Adam Morton. Lots of games being played. This guy writes for the Times, even though he covers what they call covers the Geordie land. That's where he covers. So it's interesting to know that is what he covers, and that's that's what he so he is the Northeast Newcastle correspondent for the Daily Mail. That's who he is, this guy here, Craig Hope, and this is what he's coming out with. So I don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe it for me. And I think Elliot Anderson, the question what they want to ask, what's happening with Elliot Anderson? How come he's not the target for Manchester United? Is it because City are beat us to him? Is that the reason why? Yeah. Yeah, big up MHVP7F. Big up. Like and subscribe, people. No, it's all good, bro. You know me. I can back it up. I've got my criticism. And then we're going to do a little bit of Skelly as well. Where's the link coming from for Skelly? That's what we're going to be looking at as well. Skelly. That's what we're going to be looking at as well. What's going on with Skelly? So it's very, very interesting, people. But yeah, this is a tweet that came out 5 o'clock tea time tonight. And this has got the whole fan base in the spin. The fan base in an absolute spin. And this is the Newcastle. This is it, Mr. Craig Hope, Newcastle correspondent for the Daily Mail. But you know me, I don't trust. It's still 0-0, by the way. It's still 2-2 in extra time. Second half of extra time. between the Czech Republic and Republic of Ireland. This is a huge game. The winners of this is going to play Denmark to get to the World Cup. I really want the Republic to get to the World Cup. Really, really do. I really, really do, man. I would love for the Republic to get there. Republic of Ireland. Honestly. So yeah, just keeping an eye on it a little bit. Come on, Republic of Ireland. One more push. One more push, guys. Come on. Get the goal. So then you can play. I hope you get a home tie against the Danish. Denmark. That's who they're going to face in the next game, yeah. So come on. Come on. Push on, people. Push on, Republic of Ireland. But yeah, this is what we've got, people. And then we're going to be talking about Skelly as well as I think the Brazil game is over. Let me just get to, the Brazil game is over. Brazil got beaten by France tonight, 2-1. They've been beaten by the better team, in my humble opinion, from the game, what I saw in the game. Ancelotti played Vinicius Jr. as the striker for 70-odd minutes. And he's got like Igor and he's got Pedro and he's got, Igor Thiago and Pedro and them on the bench. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What the hell are you doing? I wasn't with it, people. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't with it. I ain't going to lie. Yeah. I wasn't with it. I'm not going to lie, people. But yeah, how are we feeling, people? How are we feeling? The Brazil game is over. It's over. It's finito. That game is done out here. And we're here. But yeah, that's the Tonali news. I don't actually believe it. I'm not going to lie to you. Big up Rants for the raid, man. Big up Rants for the raid. Big up Rants for the raid. Yeah, big up Jay Moon. I don't trust the ownership. No one can force you to back this shit. Same, but I don't have to back. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, big up Rants for the raid, man. Big up Rants for the raid. But yeah, welcome, people. Welcome. We're talking about the Tonali tonight. We're talking about the Tonali tonight. Tonali tonight. We're talking. Tonali. We're going to need to edit the title, actually, because we're talking about Tonali. We're going to go into some of his strengths and weaknesses, to be fair. Tonali deal done. Tonali deal done. Question mark. So welcome, people. Welcome. And we're also looking at the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, big up France for the raid. Big up Rants for the raid. Big up Saeed for the raid. But yeah, big up. But yeah, we're going to look into Tonali. So this is the fella Tonali. And let's get into it, people. We've been live now for 10 minutes, so let's get into it. Let me just give you a little bit of what Tonali is all about. Tonali. Oh, Tonali. Oh, Tonali. Mr. Tonali, man. Yeah. And then we can look into as well our friend. Our friend. So Sandro Tonali is 25 years old. Central midfield defender. Primary DM. That's what they're saying. The stats and that. Yeah. He is a very interesting player. His current value, his contract, by the way, with Newcastle runs till 2028, and his market value is 80 million euros. Yeah, 80 million euros. He's not a goal scorer. He's not a goal scorer at all. He's not a goal scorer. So he ranks solidly amongst defensive midfielders, with very strong defensive stability. Attack-wise, he's not it. But he's more of a dynamic because obviously Newcastle play 3. They play Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno Gomes. They play it in a 3. And they play as a 3. So they all like cover each other. They move up, they cover each other. They play a lot on the physicality and the tenacity. If we're playing that type of, if Manchester United are playing that type of football with 3 midfielders, dynamic midfielders, then yeah, I'll take Tonali. If he's part of a 2, not for me. Not for me. The best attribute about him really is his engine, work rate. He covers a lot of ground. Lot of ground. He runs his heart off. He's a very, very fit footballer. He's very good actually on positional awareness. He's very good at actually, one of the other big attributes that he's very good at passing the ball quickly. You know what I mean? He passes the ball quickly. Very good on the press, obviously, because he's such a tenacious footballer. Yeah, forward passes are okay. He's not a guy who sets up a lot of goals. And he's decent shot from shot distance. But his goal contribution is not, he's not known to be a very, like a guy who is very attacking minded. A lot of people think he's a number 8. A lot of people think he's a number 8. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So a lot of people think that. But I would accept him if we play it like how Newcastle play it. If we play 3 in a row without a number 10, I would like that. Definitely, I would play that. That's what I would like about Tonali. But if we're playing him in a no 3 midfielders without a number 10. Newcastle don't play with a number 10. They play with 3 midfielders. When they're fit, Bruno Gomes, Tonali, and Joe Linton, they 3 play, and they all move in a very dynamic way. So you can, physicality-wise, they're on top of everybody. They're on top of everybody. People, we need 200 likes, so let's go. We're not even at 50 likes. So yeah, I'm gonna put it to a vote right now. Every time we're live, obviously we go to a vote. So let's get to a vote right now, people. Let's get to a vote right now. Let's get to the vote right now, people. Let's get to the vote right now. Let me hear what you guys think. Tonali, are you having him or what? Are you having him or what? Let's have a go. Tonali. Would you have Tonali in a 2 midfield, in a 2-man midfield? Tonali. I want to get the thing. Tonali in a 2-player midfield. Because I'm asking that because I wouldn't. That's why I'm asking you that question. Yay or nay? In a 3, 100%, I would take him in a 3. Tonali in a 2-player midfield. Yeah. Also, have you liked the video? That's what we're going to ask as well. Also, have you liked the video? We're also keeping an eye on, let me just say, liked the video. That's the question. So let's do this. Tonali in a 2-player midfield. I want to know what you guys think. We're also keeping an eye on the game. It's still 2-2. I think this might be going to penalties, people. Republic of Ireland faces Czech Republic. It might be going to a penalties. Big up Luwadi, man, like Luwadi's in the house. Luwadi.
Big up, Nordin. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
I'm good. I'm all right. Big up,
Where,
Therapy Army.
where are you, bro? Is it still crazy, snowing, cold in New
Oh
York
no,
State?
oh
Where
no.
are you?
The snow is gone.
And
The
is it
weather
sunny
is,
now?
yeah, the weather is very nice. Somewhere in on the outskirts of Boston. So
Hey.
I just drop off a load. So I'm
Okay.
just staging at the in their parking lot. So
Mm.
yeah.
Big up, brother. So yeah, we're talking about Tonali. You like Tonali, don't you? You rate Tonali, don't you?
Hell no.
Ah!
Not that I don't rate him, but I'm not like glazing over him like everybody else is. I think that
Okay.
he's a functional player. Like he's a bit over average on everything as best. He's not a typical six. He's not a typical a specialist. I would say number 8 or number 10. He's just a functional player, a good functional player, like in the mold that Liverpool used to have, like Gini Wijnaldum.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we talk so highly about him is, I think, it's also part of the fact that that combination that Eddie Howe have in terms of the other two, Bruno Guimaraes and Joel Linton, they kind of complement each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I still believe out of the three, he's the one who's less of an X factor and more of a functional player than the other two. The other two are more of an X factor. Guimaraes is a better passer than him, and Joel Linton is a better ball carrier than him. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking for something that's like a fusion between both in terms of average at ball carrying, average at passing, but with a good engine, then you have Tonali. But then we cannot take him as a standalone player
Mm-hmm.
unless we're trying to build the right partnership around him, like you say in the midfield three,
Mm-hmm.
with other player that can compensate for his the fact that he's not an X factor, or the fact that he's not he doesn't excel at passing or at carrying the ball. If you bring in it Tonali, I'll advocate highly getting somebody like Adam Wharton or Baleba um,
Mm-hmm.
to play around him. That's what I would
Mm-hmm.
say.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Two people have just made a really fascinating look at the discussion tonight. People, smash a like because we're having a very open and interesting discussion about this. Nuruddin Tonali played in a two-man pivot in Milan, and he was the beast there. But that's Italian football, bro. Italian football is not like the Premier League. But I understand what you're saying. He was very good at Milan. And then somebody else comes on rebuttals and says, I'm done with the whole two midfield pivot nonsense. We constantly get run through the midfield. United need three-man midfield. Yes, that'll be like music to Ben's ears tonight. They got Ben wherever he is. I've already tried to get him on, but unfortunately, tonight they got beat by Italy 2-0, Northern Ireland. I'm just keeping an eye on the other game as well. It's still, wow, it's going to penalties. There's 4 minutes left. Oh, and Ireland have got a corner. Ireland have got a corner. Can they snatch it? Literally 2 minutes left in injury time of extra time. It's crazy here. Can Ireland snatch this? This will be crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
What
I'm
is
not
wait
saying
for
Tonali is
the
a
in the
bad
playoff
player.
final is Denmark. Okay.
I'm not saying Tonali is a bad player. He's a very good
No,
player.
I'm not.
He's a very good
I
player.
don't think you are.
But
I don't think you are.
somebody, but for
I said I'll take him in a three. I said
Mhm,
I'll take him in a three-man midfield. I'm not taking
mm,
him in a two-player midfield. Yeah.
mm. For somebody, it's not even like the fact that we have to play in a three to for him to excel. It's the fact that when you have a player like Tonali, I think he's more of a system player. Right, and but
Okay.
when you're trying to keep a coach like Carrick, who's more of a freestyle coach, you need midfielders that have a bit more X factors about them. And Tonali
Agreed.
is not that kind of midfielder.
Yeah, agreed. I would agree there. I would really agree there. Definitely. I think you're right. I really think you're right. Um, it's very interesting in terms of the player profile of him. But yeah, somebody's here saying Tonali's a cheat. Yeah, he apparently got caught gambling. A lot of footballers gamble. Trust me, it's one of the things. Somebody here says he'll be in the bookings on his day off. Big up Monty. Big up Monty. Facts. Tonali's not a guy. For me, Elliot Anderson is my number one choice. I respect your big up big stepper says, I respect your opinion, but seriously, you're underrating Tonali. I said I'll take him in a three-man midfield, three-player midfield. but not in a 2, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Carrick is Wharton. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Very much alike. But Wharton never finishes games as well. Yeah, the rumors on teletext. But yeah, this is what Tonali is for me. I've made a little scouting report on him. So I'll get through some more things. So the biggest strength, like I said, his work rate, pressing, his passing rate progressing is not that bad actually. He's medium to long passes. He's quite good. Defensively, he's good at interceptions and blocking. Obviously, yeah, he can play box to box. He can play as a 2 pivot. I don't think he can play that in the Premier League. I think that's why Newcastle have that's why they've struggled. But the big thing about the weaknesses about him is that aerial ability nonsense, tackling aggression. He's too hesitant sometimes, or avoids diving statistically relative. You know what I mean? He's not an amazing tackler, and he's not a massive goals and assist guy really. And sometimes he's not press resistant as well. I think you're right, and I've said this as well on the Mandem tonight, that Bruno Guimaraes is a better footballer, 100,000,000%. Bruno Guimaraes, if you had to choose, Bruno Guimaraes is way better footballer than him, definitely. Yeah, and the only way I think he can fit in Manchester United if we play 4-3-3, when no number 10, play 3 midfield players. Yeah.
Even in the case of Eli Anderson, Eli Anderson is a fantastic player, but I think we should kind of try to stay away from those midfielders that are like heralded as a standalone midfielder, right? Eli Anderson is very physical and he can do everything to a good extent. But if we bring him in, that means that we will have to build that midfield around him, like a Rodri, for example, for City, or a Declan Rice, like what a Declan Rice is for Arsenal. But I don't want us to like still go back to the mode of building the midfield around one player, because football is going away from those kind of things, because those things are easily targeted by opposing coach. So if you bring in somebody like Eli Anderson, yes, you're going to ask him for a lot, and he's probably very capable of doing it. But then when opposing coach start targeting players like this, it's going to be an issue. And then when you lose him to an injury or anything, then it's a big hole in that midfield, that a big void that you have to fill, because you're looking for a player that can do his job to the same extent that he's doing it. So I'm more for spending less money and targeting like a combination of midfield that have different attributes. Like you go from a ball carrier, and then you go for a passer, and then you put them together, and they can all excel at something, and kind of give you a more balanced picture when you're trying to move the ball forward. Even if they targeted, you can still move the ball. If you have like a Baleba and Adam Wharton, for example. Adam Wharton's excel at passing, Baleba's excel at carrying the ball. Regardless of who is targeted, you can move the ball in different ways. You can vary the way you progress in the ball, and that always work. That make us less predictable as a team.
Yes, we don't want to be too predictable, but I think Elliot Anderson though. I think you can play him with Kobe Mainu, no problem. I think you can play him with Wharton, no problem. I think you can play him with Baleba, no problem. You can play him with Tonali, no problem. And another one, you know what I mean? To me, the perfect would be Elliot Anderson, Baleba, or they'll say Wharton and Kobe Mainu. That would be amazing for me. That would be a really good. Or even Tonali. To be fair, I do like Wharton, but Wharton, one of the most interesting things about Wharton, people, I've never seen him finish a game. He's always getting subbed around like the 60th something minute. He's always getting subbed around that time. By the way, it's gone to penalties, by the way. Czech Republic versus Republic of Ireland, it's gone to penalties. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm just going to be telling you about the penalties. First penalty, stepping up. Stepping up is number 7 for Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland have chosen to go first. I think he was the goal scorer that's got them through to the last game. So number 7, he's stepping up to take the penalty. And then after this penalty, we're going to go and talk about Myles Lewis-Skelly. We're going to be talking about Lewis-Skelly. Manchester United have been linked with him. He's becoming like a third choice at Arsenal at this moment in time. You've got 2 full-backs ahead of him. And, United are inquiring about him. What a great penalty. Gave the breaks. Parrott, wow. Parrott scored a brilliant penalty. Sent him, dropped the goalkeeper, stuttered, dropped the goalkeeper, and then put it in the other side, on his left-hand side. So 1-0 on the penalties. 1-0. Czech Republic are going first. One of the young players, one of the young talented captain, actually, tonight. Number 7. He's going around. They've got Callahan. He is really good, actually. Former Liverpool number 2.
Oh, the Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, he's quite good on penalties. So Callahan is facing the first penalty from Czech Republic, and he steps up. Oh, he should have saved that. He should have saved that. Karishi, he scored for the captain of. He should have saved that. Callahan should have saved that. He got his hand to it. He should have saved that. He should have saved that. He should have got a stronger hand to it, left hand to it. But yeah, that's what we are, people. Please smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, people. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Kelleher, easy win for Ireland. Somebody here saying 4-3-1-2 would be a deadly formation for us next season. 100%, but we need to play 3 in midfield. We need to play 3 in midfield. And I think they'll just play with a striker. So I don't think we ever see this formation because they'd rather play Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's the number 10 and then two wide guys. Who would you play, Cunha or maybe Ahmad on one side and Mbeumo to come on? And yeah, you know what? You got a lot of games next season if Manchester United qualify for the Champions League. Tonali talk is just talk at the moment. Yeah. And let me just give you where we are, the poll. Let me just get to the penalties as well. Ireland have scored their second. Yeah, so Ireland are winning 2-0. So Keller now is facing West Ham player, West Ham goal scorer, the guy who scored the goal against us this season to make it 1-1 for the Hammers. I always forget his name. He is the most unorthodox footballer that I know. But here he is facing Kelleher. He's facing Kelleher. He finishes it. Yeah, Sushik.
Yeah.
Sushik scored. He scored. Sushik scored. Yeah, Sushik. 2-2. 2-2 on the penalties, people. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing a little bit of the penalty watch along. Czech Republic versus Republic of Ireland. The winner of this will face in the final to qualify for the World Cup. Denmark is waiting for the winners of these two. Here comes now. I don't even see him last time he's played, actually. I forgot this guy's name. I forgot so many names, man. So many of the Irish players' names. But this guy actually used to play in the Premier League back in the day. Left-footed, wonderful left foot. He's taking it for Republic of Ireland. I don't know where he's playing at the moment, but yeah, here he is. I can't see the back of his shirt. But yeah, Ireland about to take the third penalty. Taking his time here. He's taking his time. Czech goalkeepers try to make moves on the line, dancing. He's dancing side to side. There comes the penalty. Oh, he buried it. Absolutely buried it. Beautiful. Yeah, Brady. What a penalty from Brady. Used to play in the Premier League. Used to play for Burnley, I think. Those of you who know.
What are the implications? Is this like a pressure penalty? What are the implications of the?
It's the implication. It's to go. It's the game. Is to play. It's to qualification for the 2026 World Cup, and it's the winner of this Czech Republic or Republic of Ireland will go and play Denmark to qualify for the World Cup, basically. These are the World Cup qualifying playoff semi-finals. Oh, Kalahara saved it. Kalahara saved one. He saved it. He has saved the third penalty from Czech Republic. The guy who took it, number 13, is eating the shirt. Oh, my God. Imagine you are home in your own country. Try to get them to a World Cup and you miss. So this is the semi-final, Jarvis, my ass. Luani. This is the semi-finals. The semi-finals.
So there is a one leg knockout, right? Like
it's a one leg knockout, yeah. It's a one leg knockout. This game, Republic of Ireland were winning 2-0, then Czech made it 2-1, and then 2-2 Czechs made, and then it went to extra time, and now it's penalties. Oh God. The Czech just shame. Ireland have just missed as well, so they both just missed.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Czechs. Oh no. Oh no. It was one of the most mundane penalties. Azaz missed. Azaz missed. Oh.
Well, Killer has stopped the next one again.
Has he stopped it already?
No, I say he will stop. I'm not watching, but I'm
yeah, I'm keeping you.
I'm predicting.
Keller is faking from shit. Oh, what a penalty from shit. He's their best player, the number 10. Tall striker. He's just scored. Yes, he has just scored. So now they both missed the penalty. And now this is the final penalty from so this now it's going to be whoever misses. The other team have to score. So it's the 5th penalty now for Ireland. 5th penalty. Actually, no, yeah, they both took the 5th penalty, yes. So now it's the 6th penalty now. So whoever misses them. Number 18 for Ireland is taking it. He's chewing
the golden goal.
The golden goal, yeah. So whoever misses and if the other team score, then there you go. Number 18 for Ireland. Don't miss this. Put this in the bottom corner, my friend. Do not. I really want the Republic to go through. Oh, he's missed it. He's fucking missed it. He's missed it. So now, if the Czech score, they go through. He's missed it. He's missed it. Listen, the biggest thing of this, Luani, I've always thought, if you are struggling to take that penalty, you need to go hard and low. You need to go hard and low down the middle.
I agree with you.
He's took it in a weird way.
I agree with the hard and low part. I just don't agree with down the middle part.
Nah, for me, because
you go down the middle, you're still leaving it to luck. Just pick a corner and go hard and low.
Number 11 for Callahan is facing it. Oh, Czech have won. The Czech have won. Republic of Ireland are out. Czech have won, people. The Czech Republic have won. There we go. They're celebrating now. I'm gutted, man. I'm absolutely gutted. Absolutely devoed. Absolutely flipping devoed. Oh my God. But yeah, there we go, people. Wales have bottled it as well. Oh my God, everybody's bottled it. Wales have bottled it as well. Wales were playing Bosnia. But let me just bring people up to date. Quickly, let me just bring people up to date what the scores were tonight. These are one leg semi-finals. So yeah, Czech Republic. Bloody update, man. Czech Republic are out. Czech Republic are through. Republic of Ireland are out. Romania are out. Turkey's gone through there. Czech Republic have gone through Romania and Turkey. It was 1-0 Turkey, so Turkey go through. Now Czech will face Denmark. Denmark beat Northern Macedonia. Italy beat Northern Ireland 2-0. They're playing I think Poland now. Poland beat Albania 2-1. Slovakia lost to Kosovo. Kosovo now plays Sweden, and Ukraine played Sweden, and Sweden beat them 3-1. And Wales have bottled it. Bosnia had run over 4-2. So that's your scores, people. That's your scores. But let's get back to Manchester United and about Lewis-Skelly. Oh, is it going to be? I thought it was going to be Denmark. Are you sure about that? Is it Czech and Italy? That's going to be very interesting. Ireland lost on pens, yeah. Let's talk about Lewis-Skelly. You remember Lewis-Skelly, the young player?
Yep.
What
The
the fullback, the left back, who can also, I think he's a midfielder in the youth team. Manchester United are apparently looking, because Arsenal have got California, who played for Italy tonight, and they've got the other guy, as well. They've got two fullbacks, so his third choice left back at Arsenal. Apparently, Manchester United are looking at him. What do you think about him? I watched him last season. I thought he was quite good last season. What do you think of him this season?
Well, Lewis-Skelly, the Arsenal prospect. I think if Arsenal let that kid go, that'll probably be one of Arteta's misjudgment or monumental fuck-ups, because I think his ceiling is higher than the current Califury. And when he was introduced in the lineup, I thought that he was like on a fast track path to solidify that position, because I've seen him do everything pretty much. He's good at inverting. He's an excellent ball carrier. He's almost like a more, if I was to describe him, a more polished version, technically in decision making, a more polished version of our own Dogu. So if we're looking at him, I would say that is a fantastic. That would be a fantastic acquisition in terms of the age and his profile. When I look at the position of left back, right back, or the winger, left winger or right winger, I just don't look at it as a standalone position. I just look at it as a one molded position in terms of the flanks. So whoever we bring a left back or right back have to be able to combine with his winger in terms of that person. Our left back or right back have to be able to attack that flank. If our wingers hug the touch line, for example, our left back have to be able to underlap or invert and be able to attack the opponent box, just like City does it with Nick O'Reilly and Nick Gonzalez. That's where football is going. So I think his profile fits just that, because I've seen him carrying the ball into the opponent box on that flank in that left channel, and he's done pretty well. So I'm just disappointed I didn't get to see more of him last year because he lost his place to Calafiori. But if we're going for him, that's definitely the profile that we need. He has the engine. When you start looking at Luke Shaw and what Luke Shaw has brought us over the years, quite overrated. When he pick up a little bit form, everybody start talking about Roberto Carlos. But I think we can definitely do better in that position. And if we bring him Lewis-Skelly, regardless of how we decide to employ Dogu, it will be an upgrade for us.
Okay, that's really interesting. You rate him as well. Let me just get to that poll, people. I think at the height of it, it was 65% said Tonali in a two-player midfield, you will take him. It's still 54 to 46 who say no. But at the height of it, for a long time, it was 65. So looks like you've won. Please smash a like. We've not even got 100 likes on the video. I don't know why, but it is what it is. For me, Lewis-Skelly, I think I agree with you. He's an excellent ball carrier. He is a fantastic player who inverts in certain ways. And he's also quite feisty. I do like him. People say that defensively he's not that great, but I'm a believer that you can learn to be a better defender as a left back or right back. But what you cannot teach you is the technical ability to drive through the middle of the park like he was doing last season for Arsenal. I think that's harder to coach, those technical abilities to go to the heart of a goal. I think those things, but I think positionally you can be taught to be a better defender. And also rest defense, really. Majority of teams defend with three anyway, and usually they keep the other fullback tight in and the two centre backs, and then they sometimes have one of the midfielders sitting there in front of them anyway. But he, attacking wise, can offer a lot. The guy who I like, Luani, is the Juve plays for West Ham. He
Mm.
is a
Oh,
really,
Juve, yeah.
yeah, he puts on an amazing whip. His deliveries are fantastic. That's who I would take, me personally. But I understand why Manchester United are looking at the player profile of Lewis-Skelly.
Mm. Yes, what people say about him defensively, I think a lot of things is being made about left back or right back defense in general has turned into a structural thing, unless you are facing tricky wingers that take you on one, like maybe Amad Diallo or Somerville or Sulemana from Southampton, those wingers that give you a torrid time. I don't think we have to worry about anything defensively because when when you put in men behind the ball and somebody is trying to break you down, you still have to rely on your structure to defend. You still have to rely on your winger to come and help you, or if somebody try to double up on whoever is trying to take you on. So as long as our wingers are coached to do their defensive duties, I don't think our fullback will be exposed to a certain extent. I'll be more focused on when we get in a fullback is his ability to invert and to attack the opponent's box. When we watched the Bournemouth game last time, the way Bournemouth play with us, you see there, I think the roofer, they have a left um their left side player, their left back, that keep attacking. You see, every run he's doing, even their first goal, the goal that Christie scored it was their left back that assisted him. And when he passed him the ball, Christie is their DM. He passed him the ball, and you can see on that goal when Christie turned around to take the shot, the left back didn't even stop his run. He ran all the way into our penalty box. And these are the kind of thing modern left back are asked to do now. They asked to do a lot of offensive play. And as long as we can get that from our left back, because we don't get that from Luke Shaw, that's why that side is dead. And we are having to ask Cunha to do a lot, to go on the outside, cross the ball in. But eventually, if Cunha got the best of Jimenez last time, the Bournemouth left back. But if he come across somebody that can match him pace for pace, I mean, you asking your wingers for too much at that point. So your left back have to be able to contribute offensively. That's what's important. Defensive, we can defend as a group.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Well, like we said, we talked about his attributes, and obviously he's an elite ball carrying, dribbling in tight spaces. To me, that's really difficult. One of the things is that he buys a lot of free kicks as well. He uses his body really well. Quite composed on the ball. First touch is quite good. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question though, Nuruddin. By the recruitment, looking at this type of profile and in terms of his attribute and his age, do you think that we should give the recruitment a benefit of the doubt?
No.
No.
Don't come with any of that. Any of that Ineos BS on this channel.
I'll be inclined to think that before you make your opinion on somebody and the work that they can put out, you need to see them make some mistake first, right? Or you need to see them make a decision and see how that decision turn out first, right? You don't want to go with a preconceived notion that they are bad, and then when they do well, you're gonna have to give them some praise.
No, I'm giving them praise. Like what we're doing here, I'm giving them praise.
You don't trust them, Nuruddin, and you've made that clear.
I don't trust them, no. I do not trust them whatsoever. I don't trust them. I'll never trust them. I will never trust Ineos. Simple as, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a big truster of thing, but yeah. So one of the other big things about him is that he's athleticism and work rate is quite good. He's very good on the press. Like I said, he actually is a natural midfielder. Do you know that about him, Lewis-Skelly? He played in midfield for the youth teams, so they converted him into a left back. Actually, like it's the same thing with O'Reilly, you know, who plays for City, who scored the 2 goals to beat. Yeah, he's a midfield player as well. But they to get into the team, they play left back. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting feat that some of these coaches are trying to exploit now, because when you're playing in that left back position, they're trying to open up that channel between the touchline and the center backs for you to run into. And for that, when that channel is open, you're not going to exploit it with just the passing of your DM. They need somebody to carry the ball into that channel. I think that's something that these coaches are trying now. I've seen it a lot with Pep. When he played Doku and Semenyo and have them hug the touchline, and that channel is wide open. And now he'll need that profile like O'Reilly or Nicky Gonzalez to carry the ball in those channels. So I guess if they converting those players from all the way from academy, he have that in mind, that when they bring them into the first team, they're going to use them as a left back. So that makes sense.
Yeah. We're also being linked with this youngster as well, Nathaniel Brown. After I was on the Mandem earlier, Saeed TV, and Saeed asked Aaron, actually. Aaron knows a lot about German. He's German born, Congolese heritage, and he watches a lot of German football, and he said he's not ready. Nathaniel Brown is not ready. But Lewis-Skelly, for me, he's 19 years old, and I thought last season he was phenomenal.
I agree.
He was phenomenal.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
You know
no, I agree. I thought Arteta was going to streamline him, but I was surprised to see him warm the bench for California. I don't know what. Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Who's the other left back? He's basically, they've got 2 left backs ahead of him at Arsenal. Who's the other left back? The Latin American guy. Somebody in the chat, let me know. They got two California, and the other guy who are ahead of him. So got 2 players ahead of him. But yeah, let me just ask this question to the people. Let me just ask them in the poll question: would they take Lewis-Skelly? By the way, the poll is Tonali in a two-player midfield pivot. 56% have said yes, 44% have said no. We're going to end this poll and start another one. Would you take Lewis-Skelly? It's simple. Would you take Lewis-Skelly? But yeah, the thing I like about Lewis-Skelly, I think he's got a talent. He's 19 years old, and he's proving it. He's going to get better. He's going to develop, and I would take him off Arsenal. That would be a very Arsenal thing to do.
My only worry about him, though, is maybe it's a biased thing, but if I look at his body frame, he can go both ways, right? He have the body frame like of a Luke Shaw or Mo Salah. Now, if we take both players, the reason I'm saying he can go both ways is the injury thing. Mo Salah is a start, and his injury record is pretty good, right? Yeah. But then you go to Luke Shaw and literally falling apart. So with that kind of body frame, I don't know what his injury history is. As he's only 19, so as he's developing, he's following the regiment in terms of staying fit, as the games pile up, depending on how we use him. If you trust or not our medical staff, what would his injury, what would his fitness thing be when he's playing regularly Premier League football? That's my only concern.
Yeah, people get voting, people, and kept smashing the likes on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We've had like nearly 300 of you in here, and we've not even got 100 likes. The least you can do. Lewis Hall, we're not getting him. Lewis Hall is the dream, but he's not coming. Yeah. Hankapia. Hankapia and California. I can never say his name properly. Is it California?
Califury.
Califury. Nkapie and Califury are both ahead of him. And that's why apparently his mum is his agent. And yeah, she's looking for a player to be developed. Yeah. Lewis Hall is the perfect guy, but he will never join Manchester United. He's a boyhood Geordie. He left Chelsea to go and play for Newcastle because that's his boyhood dream. That's a fact.
I think Myles Lewis-Skelly's situation at Arsenal is probably he's probably the victim of the intent of Arteta to be pragmatic, because Califury is when Arsenal is progressing the ball, Califury plays more almost as a, if he's not playing at the edge of the opponent box, he's playing almost as a third center back, sometimes inverting. That is probably why I think Arteta doesn't think like Myles Lewis-Skelly can be able to play as a third center back. That's why he started warming the bench. That's what I think. Because at the beginning, when he was playing, when Myles Lewis-Skelly was playing, Arteta was using him a lot to attack. And then he changed his mind and started using a lot more Declan Rice to attack that channel, and then keep his defense compact so teams don't break on them. So I guess that's why.
Yes, definitely. You're right.
But we need him. We need somebody like him, because we are not with the way we progressing the ball right now with Carrick. That's if we're keeping Carrick. We need a typical left back, and what Shaw is giving us, in terms of engine, in terms of intent to attack, he's way too shy, and he's been like that for a few years now. So we need to move on.
Yeah, big up Irish. I'm really sorry, man. Tonight you got knocked out, man. I'm genuinely sorry. I really wanted Republic of Ireland to go to the World Cup. Big up to you, bro. He says, Nora, thoughts on Bueno at Wolves? Yeah, he's injury prone, bro. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. You're right. He's injury prone. Somebody here talking about the midfield, Tonali, Baleba, and Fernandez. Up front, get Diamande after selling Rashford. Get Gibbs, White, and Selma. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, then you also talk about Diouf from West Ham. As an ideal situation. I like him too, but I just think that he's a bit too functional for that position. He does what you can ask for from an old school left back, right? He's up and down that flank. He put in the cross, but I've yet to see him like invert. I would say more. He's not like a balanced player in his attribute. He's very defensively sound, and when it comes to offensive attribute, he's just good. He carries the ball very well, and then he can put a ball in. But I think we need a bit more. We need a bit more versatility in that sense. But if we get him, that will still be an upgrade, though.
Yeah, but I genuinely do think that he would be amazing in terms of crossing the ball to players like Sesko. We will score a lot of goals with Diouf on that side. Yeah, with Diouf on that side, we will score a lot of goals.
I don't know. If I was a coach, I have a player that's like physically imposing like that, with a lot of that's athletic like that. I'll just use him as a center back.
Who?
Yeah, Diouf. I'll just use him as a center back. Yeah.
Especially now that we got Sesko. Sesko, he would score a lot of goals with the balls he whips into the box. Damn.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know, Nordin, because I'm watching football these days, and in this day and age, it's almost like these strikers have forgotten the art of heading the ball. I've
Not
barely seen
Sesko,
a
man.
striker putting the ball on. Even Sesko, I don't want to say his headers are overrated, right? When you see somebody like Erling Haaland, for example, overrated in terms of heading the ball. With somebody his size, his timings are all over the
Yeah.
place. Look, I've watched a Champions League night where for Newcastle I see for what's his name, Asprilia,
Yeah.
perfect timing on the jump, like head the ball is almost like he's kicking the ball with his foot. You have seen strikers, prolific, Oliver Bierhoff, Podolski, good on, with headers. Today's strikers are just, it's almost like they're praying that the ball doesn't get crossing. Their timing is all messed up. They can't generate any power from their headers. They can't put their headers on frame, like overrated completely. So that side of the game, I'm not too sure anymore. You have defenders, our DMs, Casemiro, and our defenders and DMs are attacking the ball better than strikers today, which is weird to think about.
Yeah. It is. It is, people. But I would take Juve like that, honestly. Lewis-Skelly, I think he would be an amazing youngster to develop. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do. Maybe we have that left back that we want. Maybe it's Amas. Amas is on loan at the moment. I thought in the preseason he quite impressed when he played. He's got a brilliant left foot. He can put balls into the box. I don't think he's been given a chance. Maybe we'll have to bring him home in the summer. But he's recovering from a hamstring injury, and I'll do more research. But yeah, if you're around tomorrow, Luana, you're around tomorrow.
Yes, I am. Yeah,
we can look into Doof tomorrow. A bit more scouting report on Doof and Amas when he's been on loan. But people, let me just go to the poll. Go ahead, Joel. Last piece of word from you. Go ahead.
Oh no, I've heard the name of Amas. Amas is a good modern fullback. That the issue with Amas I have is just he need to learn a bit more the defensive side of the game. He get a little too excited. He's technically sound, but he need to mature defensively before we can bring him to this league, or he will get exposed. So he's still young. He have time.
By the way, the poll: would you take Myles Lewis-Skelly? MLS? Would you take MLS? 57% of you have said yes. 43% of you said no.
God damn
That's
it!
where we're up to, people.
What is wrong with people? 43% no. Like, all right, guys. Louis Hall is the guy from Newcastle, right? They are left back.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah, guys, don't fall too much in love with these Newcastle players, and most of them are system players. Most of them are very dependent on the system that Eddie Howe put down. You rarely see their fullback taking on players 1v1. No, they don't do that. The system is designed in such a way that they are wingers. When they talking, they compress the opposing defendant, and that just leave their fullback in plenty of space. They just have to run to the ball and cross it. They don't do anything extraordinary, you know. Hello, I think you mute Nudin.
Yeah, people, listen. We can be here all night, man. I need to get up really early tomorrow.
No problem.
Jamie. We'll give Jamie Wayne the last word. Why did this club buy Leon just to stick him in the under-21s that proves development team as shit? Because you've seen the guy play and he's good enough to play for our first team. Yeah, well, this is what it is. Tofe was Nice FC player. The rat let him go to Bournemouth. Yeah, he's a good player, actually, to over here. But anyway, people, we're going to be live tomorrow night, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night. Love and light, people. Look after each other.
Big up. Take care, guys.
Take care.